One of the most hotly anticipated features of the Battle for Azeroth expansion is the Allied Races. These are new races available to players that are accessed after meeting certain rep requirements and completing a quest chain that's closely tied to the lore of that race. The first four that we'll have access to are Void Elves, Lightforged Draenei, High Mountain Tauren, and Nightborn Elves. Later on in the expansion, we'll be able to unlock Dark Iron Dwarves and Zandalari Trolls. Let's go down each of these races one by one and give a brief overview of who they all are in lore. Alliance side first. Void Elves are an interesting offshoot of Blood Elves, who are an offshoot of High Elves, who are an offshoot of Night Elves, who are an offshoot of Trolls. I'll let you know when we find the next link. So yeah, this race has a lot of lore that got them to this point, but let's just stick with the basics. Void Elves are Blood Elves, who tampered with the Void and were permanently changed because of it. They are led by Illyria Windrunner and a new character named Magister Umbric. Datamined information shows that these elves found some writings of Darkhan Drathir, a traitor to the elven people, and tried to use them to harness the power of void magic. Void magic has a tendency to drive people completely bonkers. They encounter a malevolent entity who seeks to claim them for the void, and the process infuses them forever with void energy. Given that they're seen as traitors to Silvermoon and as an extension the Horde, Illyria brings them into the Alliance and teaches them how to resist the maddening whispers that come with shadow magic. Also, they have some sick goatees, so that's nice. Lightforged Draenei are the practical opposite of the Void Elves. They are Draenei who have undergone a ritual to become Lightforged and infuse their very being with the light. They chose this path, unlike the Void Elves. The whole process was developed during their time serving the Army of Light under Turalyon and Illyria, the same army we meet on Argus. They've been fighting against the Legion for thousands of years and thus stand for everything that the Light does. Given that their leaders, Turalyon and Velen, are a part of the Alliance, it was an easy choice to decide that their strength should be lent to them. Now, the Dark Iron Dwarves have been in the game since launch, but it's just now that we're getting the opportunity to play as them. After being expelled from Ironforge in the War of the Three Hammers many years ago, they made their capital of Shadowforge City beneath Blackrock Mountain. Unfortunately, due to the poor choice of their sorcerer Thane, Thorician, he summoned Ragnaros the Fire Lord in an attempt to win back Ironforge. He ended up being killed, and the Dwarven clan fell into the reign of the Fire Lord instead. This remained until Classic World of Warcraft, in which an interesting series of events happened. Firstly, Moira Bronzebeard, daughter of the King of Ironforge, ran off to marry Dagran Thorician, Emperor of the Dark Iron Dwarves. Their union bore them a son. In addition, the Fire Lord was banished from his lair beneath the city, freeing the Dark Iron Dwarves from his rule. Moira became part of the Council of Three Hammers in Ironforge, finally uniting the three dwarven clans once more. This choice brought in Dark Irons who had formerly split from the clan, such as the Thorium Brotherhood. However, it is well known that the Dark Iron clan is still split between those loyal to Moira and her son, and those who still serve the Fire Lord's masters, the Old Gods. Next, we flip to Horde side. The Nightborn Elves took center stage in the early parts of Legion, with many players familiar with the assault on their capital city of Suramar. With the conclusion of Legion, their city is free once more. Now, the Nightborn are heavily reliant on the Nightwell, a source of magic they live off on. They literally could not survive without it. However, now they have a new source in the form of the Arkandor fruit, but it seems to be a slow introduction. The assault on Suramar led the new leaders of the city to become close with the Blood Elves, as they share a history of being betrayed by rulers to demons and being reliant on a source of magic. The Night Elves did not leave a good impression, as they have a distaste for big wells of magic. You know, bad history. With that, the Nightborn will join the Horde and give the Blood Elves a stalwart ally in a faction they have often felt out of place in. The High Mountain Tauren are an easy choice for the Horde. They're Tauren, we're Tauren. It's a match made in High Mountain. But their history sets them apart from the Tauren we know. They are actually several tribes who unify under the banner of High Mountain, who were sworn to protect the Hammer of Khaz'goroth, a Titan artifact. When the demons invaded the Broken Isles, they were betrayed by the Drogbar and had it stolen from them. Having its power used against them left High Mountain's unity fractured. It took the help of outsiders to bring all the clans back in under their banner and defeat the renegade Drogbar. United once more, they chose to throw in their lot with their brethren Tauren and join the Horde. Lastly, we have the Zandalari. They've been in the game since Classic WoW, but have taken many forms. They have a tremendous navy and have traveled across the globe. We helped them in Stranglethorn to take down Hakar the Soulflayer. We helped them in Zuldrak to record the events that led to the downfall of the trolls who lived in Northrend. Then, when Deathwing caused the Cataclysm, we fought against them as they sought to unite the troll tribes across the world into a new troll empire. We fought against them once more in Pandaria when they resurrected Lei Shen the Thunder King. Now in Battle for Azeroth, we finally see their homeland and the divide between them. One faction follows their longtime leader, King Rastakhan, and the other faction follows the Prophet Zul, who have now styled themselves as Blood Trolls. The Horde now seeks to assist King Rastakhan and bring their empire into the Horde. No matter which race or faction you want to play, it's exciting to see that we're getting 6 new races with this new expansion instead of 1 or 2. Hopefully this style of race unlocking will continue in the future with many more side races joining up. I know the RP servers are going to go nuts. Either way, this expansion is shaping up to be great. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching The Frost Fables. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and take care, everybody.